My mother-in-law tried to poison my marriage. So the look on her face when her own son told her she was no longer welcome in our home was worth every second of the 3 years of hell she put me through. It all started right after our engagement. One evening, I came home from work and found her inside our apartment, reorganizing my kitchen cabinets. She hadn't told us she was coming. She still had a key one my husband, Benton, had given her years ago and forgotten to take back. Without even looking at me, she said, "Benton deserves better than this mess. A good wife keeps her home in order." I had just finished a 12-hour hospital shift. My feet were aching, my body was exhausted, and all I wanted was to lie down. Instead, I spent the next hour trying to figure out where she'd hidden my coffee mugs. Wedding planning was a nightmare. She rewrote our guest list, added 47 of her friends, and removed my college friends. She told the florist I wanted peas when I had clearly ordered orchids. And yes, she bought herself a white dress to wear to my wedding. After the wedding, things only got worse. She had a key to our new house too. Benton gave it to her for emergencies. Apparently, everything was an emergency. She'd come over while we were at work, leave notes about dust or dirty dishes, and once, I caught her going through the drawers in our bedroom. When I got pregnant, she became unbearable. She showed up almost every day, criticized what I ate, what I wore, how I sat, how I slept. When I mentioned breastfeeding, she laughed and said, "No one in our family does that. Formula is more civilized." But she truly crossed the line at my baby shower. In front of 30 guests, she raised her glass and said she had warned Benton not to marry me, that I would trap him with a pregnancy. The room went completely silent. I was 8 months pregnant, humiliated, and done. I cut contact for months. Then our daughter, Ivy, was born. We came home from the hospital at 2 a.m., exhausted beyond words. At 7 a.m., my mother-in-law let herself in. While I was feeding Ivy, she walked over and tried to take my baby out of my arms. That's when Benton finally said the words I had waited 3 years to hear. "Leave." His voice was calm, but firm. "Give me the key and get out. You are no longer welcome in this house. You have disrespected my wife for the last time." Her face collapsed. The woman who had intimidated me for years suddenly looked small and confused. She tried tears, then anger, then guilt. None of it worked. That was 8 months ago. She still sends gifts. She still calls Benton, crying. He doesn't answer. Last week, she sent a letter apologizing and asking to see her granddaughter. Benton looked at me and asked, "What do you think?" I said, "I think Ivy deserves a grandmother who respects her mother." He nodded and threw the letter away.